To be successful in meditation practice, we must be mindful with detachment all the time. When we are not mindful, there will be ignorance or wrong understanding. If we don't detach, there will be attachment. Getting success in meditation or getting enlightenment means getting our own mindfulness and detachment. If we are mindful with detachment for a while, we are enlightened for a while. To be our own enlightenment, we should be able to be mindful with detachment continuously from time to time, day to day, month to month. If we are able to do only mindfulness and detachment, we will be able to abandon ignorance and attachment. To get enlightenment as our own, there is no other ways, only to continue mindfulness and detachment time after time. We must be mindful and detached while in sitting meditation and standing, walking, lying, eating, thinking. We must be able to be mindful and detached in any position and any time. For the people in the society, we can see they own their worldly job or activities. For the animal also, we can say they own the work of eating, sleeping, going. These animals will always be busy with the same job. That's why we can say they own this job, because they are doing all the time. Getting enlightenment means owning the practice of mindfulness and detachment. If we are not enlightened, we own ignorance and attachment. Ignorance, non-enlightenment, or avijja, the same. Attachment or tanha, the same. If there is ignorance, there will be attachment. Because of ignorance, we don't know what is true. We don't know what is the truth. Besides, we misunderstand untruth as truth. The truth is not something, not someone, not self, not oneself. Because of not knowing the truth, we misunderstand oneself is true, someone is true, something is true. These mistakes are caused by ignorance and attachment. We should try to do good deeds and meditation all the time. This is the only way to be free from ignorance and attachment and to own enlightenment and detachment. Most of the people think to be successful in meditation concerned only with meditation. That is not true. We must be able to be mindful and detached continuously. Mindfulness alone is not enough, but mindfulness with right understanding or mindfulness with detachment is necessary. This practice must be able to practice limitlessly. One meditation retreat has limit. One method has limit. One meditation master has limit. The life of yogi has limit. We must be mindful and detached both in the life of yogis and Vipassana. We must be able to meditate both in meditation center and home. We must be able to meditate on mindfulness and detachment when we understand or not. The mind may change from time to time. Sometimes we may not want to meditate, sometimes we may want to meditate. We must be able to meditate in both situations. This is the practice beyond limit. To get success in meditation, we need to practice like this. But this is the greatest result of meditation. But if we practice meditation, there are also many results, many good results we can get from practicing meditation. We may not be enlightened, but all other desires may be fulfilled by our own practice of meditation. That's why we all should meditate, whether we get enlightenment or not.
Please, you explain us about the difference between the two techniques of the meditation, between the samatha and vipassana from point of view of the Theravada Buddhism.
If the mind is unstable, our physical, verbal and mental edge will also be changing. Unstable mind will make unstable action. We may like something and then we may dislike again. We may want to do something and then we may not want to do again. We may be happy and then we may be sad again. It is because of unstable mind. If we are doing many things, the mind will be unstable. Unstable mind make many different or opposite actions. So also doing many and opposite actions will make the mind unstable. Like the person who is suffer from mental problems, he cannot control his mind is unstable. If the mind is unstable, there will also be strong attachment. The attachments will also be changing very quickly because of the mind is unstable. For the mental patient who is seriously suffer from the disease, he will do many opposite things. He cannot control his mind. That's why he cannot control his verbal and physical action. That's why we cannot expect, we cannot say for sure what he will say, what he will do, how he will think, because of the unstable mind. Therefore, we all need to practice samatha and vipassana meditation to be stable and pure mind. Practicing samatha and vipassana meditation are solving the problems of instability and impurity of the mind. We can also say that meditation is taking medicine to cure the disease of instability and impurity. If we don't meditate. If we don't meditate, the disease will be stronger. Stability and purity are connected. If the mind is stable, it will be pure. If the mind is pure, it will be stable. Both samatha and vipassana meditation are necessary. Samatha emphasizes on stability of the mind. Vipassana emphasizes on purity of the mind, purification of the mind. To be stable mind, we should know what is the cause of instability. If the mind is dealing with many objects, it will become unstable. So we should focus on one object continuously. We can choose breathing or something which is obvious. Trying to choose one object to be mindful and focus on that object again and again. In this way, the mind will become stable. In the beginning of Vipassana meditation, we have to know the truth by the help of the meditation master. Because at that time we are not able to practice by ourselves. So we need to practice again and again. We need to use the truth of doing only, experiencing only, knowing only, using only, not only in meditation but also in daily life. We can also use impermanent nature, ever new impermanent nature for meditation and daily activity. If we are able to use the created truth in the right way, using only, we will understand the original impermanent nature. If we cannot use the created truth in the right way, we can never understand the original impermanent nature. We are always using living beings and non-living beings in the wrong way by using wrong view. Wrong view is also to use only. Right view is also to use only, neither rejecting nor attaching. So whatever, we should try both right and wrong view in the right way, using only without attachment. So if we are doing business, we should try to be doing only without attachment. We should do, by using the right understanding, we should try to be doing only, experiencing only, knowing only, using only. If we are practicing meditation, we should also try to be using only in the right way. If we need to practice repeatedly, we must try hard. In this way, we will be able to meditate in the right way more and more. When we are really able to practice in the right way, we will have right understanding and the power to practice in the right way as our own. Only when we practice really, we will own right understanding and this practice. If we own right understanding and right practice, we can do anything.
Sayadaw, I have one problem related to spirituality, which make the aura around my body is not static. It's always changing. It's not as static or stable as others, but it's always changing. and my mind is always restless. I'm always feel nervous, worry, like preparing before the examination. I am easily to lose control and lack of patience in everything, and easily to lose control in my speech. So could you please advise me so that I can understand the reason and the solution to solve the problem?
You focus on the created truth. What happened to you is just created truth. So the object of mindfulness have already in you. What you need to do is to detach from the object by using right understanding. To use only, to experience only, to know only, neither rejecting nor attaching. If we are misusing the object, if you are misusing life, it will never end. We must use life one after another. We cannot escape from life cycle because of misusing the life. Whatever happened, good or bad, experience are also to experience only, not to reject and attach. If we misuse this experience, it will never end. Now, you cannot use what is happening to you now in the right way. That's why you have to suffer. You are busy with this bad result or effect. Right understanding is to use in all action, not only in meditation but also in daily life. You are not alone who suffer like this. You are just one of them. With this right understanding, you should try to represent to each patient. You should try for all patients. You should try to find the answer for all patients like you. This right understanding will enable you to detach from yourself and you are suffering. From you, make you to think these suffering are yours. In fact, the truth is just cause and effect. Good or right action are the cause of good results. Bad or wrong actions are the cause of bad results. If you don't realize that truth, you may misunderstand, I did mistake or I make wrong, that's why I have to suffer. Making wrong is mine, suffering, bad experience are also mine. These from you are caused by misusing the created truth. So if we can try to use in the right way, using only, experiencing only, knowing only, the problems will be solved. Like traveling, we are going here and there. Sometimes we may go around the world. If we go in the wrong way, it will never end. Going, and cannot get to the destination. So if we can go in the right way, there is the end. There is the destination. So no more going. So also if we are misusing the created truth, it will never end. Now we have to use living beings and non-living beings. This using will never end. If we can use in the right way, using only, no need to use again. Idamico, yeah. Nibbana Pisi Ahatu. Idam Punya Bhagan. Sabba Sadanan. Ajima. Sadhu, sadhu.